That money, dude. You guys, we're here at Bradenton Motorsports Park. Brought out the G8 and another buddy of ours with another G8. So we're gonna see what this thing can do at the track today. All right, guys, so we just got the G8 down the track, and this is what we're working with right now. So our first run with the 13.1 at 102. We had a pretty good reaction time at .027. Second run came in a little faster. However, my reaction was a little bit slower. So I'm thinking if we can polish up the reaction time, G8 will be able to break 12. Well, unfortunately, our trip to the drag strip was just a little bit short. Started to rain over there, so we just called it quits because it didn't look like it was letting up, which is fine, because we have been working on the Camaro, on the floors in the trunk itself, so it looks kind of cool. I'll sand it down like this. But what we're doing is prepping for the bed liner. So as you guys know, the trunk area and the entire floor area, including the firewall, is all getting bed lined. So that is the plan for today, is to finish up prepping all that, get it all masked up, cleaned up, and go ahead and spray the bed liner today. We did get some new packages in this weekend, so I'll go ahead and show you guys what we got. And that would be all of our turbo hot side stuff. So we'll start at the flange. So this is a pretty cool CNC cut, 2.5-inch dual inlet T4 flange. So if you guys know, the turbo that we're running is a T4, and it's kind of hard to find something that is dual 2.5-inch, but we managed to find one actually pretty cheap. I think we paid under $100 for that, which is pretty nice. But everything here you see we got from stainlessheaders.com and also monkeyfabgarage.com. So we got our transitions from 3-inch to 2.5, and they have a little bit of a recess in there. So when we take a piece of pipe, it literally just fits right in there, nice and snug, not much gap, as you guys can see. And then same thing with the flange. Ooh, it's really nice and tight. So it's got a good tight fit, so it means less welding on our side, or easier welding, I should say. But like I said, this is all 304 stainless, 2.5-inch tubing, and we decided to go for 2.5-inch, which we could have ran 2-inch to 2.25. We chose 2.5 just because the turbo that we're using is not going to be the permanent turbo setup. So the current turbo we have is a VS Racing Next Gen 7875 turbo. I think it's the 126 AR housing. But we're going to be using that just for the time being, just because we literally got that, a blow-off valve, and the wastegate for under $500, which is super cool. But Austin and I have kind of made an agreement that whenever the car runs its first 8 on the setup that we're going to be using, so the 7875, run the first 8. Then what we're going to do is change turbos, and we're going to change the connecting rods in the engine. But once we run that first 8, new turbo, new connecting rods. All right, so that's going to be enough talking for right now. We'll catch up with you guys when we're ready to spray it. We really only buy the stickers, and the parts come with them, which is pretty nice. Oh, yeah. That money, dude. So that's it. The floors are prepped. The floors are wiped down. All we got to do is kind of get some random hardware or tape, fill up all the little holes and stuff like that, so make it a little cleaner. So we're not going to do the package tray because most of this is going to get basically cut out and replaced with some nice black aluminum. It's going to be bead rolled and anodized and whatnot. So Austin's just clearing up the trunk, but I mean, everything looks really good.
Well, it's the next day, you guys, and I would say the floors came out freaking amazing. So this stuff sprays on so nice, as you guys just saw us putting it down, nice and thick. So it's a nice durable coating, so maybe it'll help with a little bit of sound. Probably not, but you know, it's definitely good, a good substrate to prevent any more rust or corrosion for this old car. And we did also cover up the welds from the bars to the plates. That way the inspector can see and you know, inspect all the way around like you're supposed to. Moving on to the trunk, you would never know that it's a 70 to 74 trunk pin and a 78. So same deal back here, nice and thick, good coating, good prep. I mean, we try to get it everywhere we could. So up here on the top lip, on the sides, everything like that. So Austin and I are pretty pleased with how it came out. So next up on the Camaro, we're gonna go ahead and prep the cage and paint the cage with our good old Steel It. And then we can go ahead and let the cage certifier know that he's able to come by whenever he has time. So I would definitely recommend getting in touch with a certifier if you're at this stage, and actually ask him if he's okay with you guys you know, prepping the cage for paint, putting bed liner down and stuff like that. So that's what we did. He said he's cool with pictures. We took a bunch of pictures of all the welds. We already showed it to him. He said he's good with everything, but he still has to come by and do the ultrasonic on the tubing, which isn't a big deal. So that'll be within the next few weeks. But in the meantime, so we're gonna go ahead and paint the cage and start working on the turbo hot side. So like always, you guys, thanks for watching and thanks for subscribing, and we'll see you in the next episode.